I'm Geneive Abdo, and I received a Pulitzer grant to travel to Egypt. And the reason I went to Egypt is to do a series of articles that are related to a book I just published on the Shia-Sunni conflict, and the book title is The New Sectarianism, the Arab Uprisings and the Rebirth of the Shia-Sunni Divide. And I went to many countries to research the book, but I chose Egypt for my Pulitzer work because Egypt, I think, is a good example of how the conflict has become so deep and profound that it has affected even a country such as Egypt. And don't forget, the conflict sort of, we see it in a great sense in Iraq and Syria, but in Egypt, the population of Shia is less than 1% of the whole population of Egypt, which is a majority Sunni Muslim country. So I went there to show that we don't even need the massive conflicts in Iraq and Syria to have a Shia-Sunni conflict, that conflict now has become so widespread in the Middle East that it's even affected a country such as Egypt. And so when I went to Egypt, I basically decided to try to show how people are concerned about this issue is to interview just two parts of the population. One a set of people I interviewed are called Salafists, and they're Islamists who, some of them want to create an Islamic state, and others are much more moderate, and they want to reinterpret Islam the way it was practiced during the time of the Prophet Muhammad. But in Egypt, since the Arab uprisings, they've become very important politically. Some of them have their own political party, in fact, and they ran in elections. And they're very concerned, they're Sunni Muslims, and they're very concerned about Iran's influence in Egypt and in the region.